Hello, Collective. I have some channeled messages today to share. And just don't force them if they don't fit. You'll know if it's for you. Some of these are kind of very specific, so we'll see. But if you do like it, please press the like button so that I'll know to do more. Okay, so these are messages that I channeled last night. So Spirit was saying that somebody in our collective, so hopefully it's landing in the right person's lap. Somebody's having dreams, or they had a dream in like the last month of them approaching steps. And like you could either be walking up the steps or approaching the steps. And it looks like, I want to say like a monastery, or the steps could look very modern, like almost like those floating steps. So if that's something that's happened to you, you are ascending. All right. Something's really changing. Your nervous system is trying to chill out because you are at a totally different vibration right now. So that's exciting news, but that's all I've got on that one. The other one is kind of detailed. So Spirit was showing me like a child, but it was clear to me that this was the past. So this person's probably an adult now, not a child anymore. Maybe it could be your child, take what resonates. But so there's a female figure. So the child is outside. I don't know, male, female, I don't know. Because I saw like a backpack and like a hooded like sweatshirt or coat. And there's like a female figure. And I assumed, but maybe it's not, but it looked like a grandmother. And then I also got like this flash that maybe it's a grandmother who stepped in for their daughter to be like a mother to their grandchildren, or an auntie, something like that. Anyway, so they're looking out the window and the child is walking, down the road a little bit, and they watch and they watch. They have to watch until the child reaches their destination. That might be a metaphor. But originally I just saw it as like a bus stop. Anyway, so yeah, so the grandmother figure is watching the child, kind of like, oh, let me make sure I can watch them as far as I can watch them. Like they might have to turn the corner or anything could happen then, but I'm going to watch them for as long as I possibly can. All right. And so if this is your message, this would have been when you were going to school, or a couple of things came up. Like I thought of, I don't want to mispronounce, but yeshiva school, or like I'm trying to think. Some people call it CCD, like religion class, or I don't know. It could just be school, but it felt like it was like a school. Like my friends, one of my best friends, she's Ukrainian, and like she's first generation American, and like on the weekends she would have to go to to the city, to Manhattan, to go to Ukrainian school. And it kind of reminded me of something like that, like a cultural thing, something important to the family, something that has just been done for generations. Anyway, so what your angel guides must have told my angel guides, if this is your message, is that when you lost this woman, right, could have been your grandmother, mother, auntie, whoever it is, it was a huge setback for you. It was obviously very sad. But there was something that you were doing at the time that you began to associate with them. And so it would make you sad. And you stopped doing it or you didn't pursue it to the level you originally planned. I'm trying to remember what the name is for like Muslim school, but it also could have looked like that. Like, what's it called? Muktab or something like that. Okay, so I'm hearing all these words, obviously totally different religions, but it could be any of those. And so, yeah, school, work, a place of worship, or all of those things are done in this place. Anyway, so they want you to go back and they want you to pursue this thing and not to be sad about it. If you choose, if you want to, because, you know, loved ones, when they are, you know, in a different realm on the other side, this is how I look at it. They are very much enlightened, and they're not mad about the things you would have thought that they'd be mad about. Okay. So they will understand, of course, if this is not something you want to do, but it would make them happy if you rediscovered this thing that you love without any sadness attached to it. There's one more thing. Okay. If you have a collection of buttons, again, these are random things. If you have a collection of buttons, you have a loved one, like a guardian on the other side. And this might be a metaphor because it really doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But what they're saying is, do something with those buttons or throw them out. Sounds like something my grandmother would have said. And yeah, like I feel like it's a metaphor, but I don't understand. So maybe this is a message for somebody specifically. Okay, this one, you know, this is really touching, you know, because I love this poem. But this wasn't my message because I know the difference. But there's a poem, it's called I Carry Your Heart, and it's an E.E. Cummings poem. It's beautiful. And so they were showing me that, like, so I could see the poem, right? Not hear it, but see it. And they were saying, tell your story, tell your story. And I do hope this arrives at the right person, because somebody was saying, tell your story. Remember what you used to love, because when you suppress your creative expression, and this could just be who you are, your uniqueness, or it could really just be some form of you know, creative expression, whatever that is, it increases your anxiety. All right, so those are the channel messages that I have for you. And again, if any of that resonated with you, just give me a like so that I know, and I could do more of this. Thank you so much for you know, staying with me, especially if these aren't your messages. And I hope you guys have a great day. Love you lots. Bye.